We are going to start the topic similarity. Let's suppose we have two shapes, like let's say we have two triangles. One is triangle, this triangle, and another triangle is, let's say, this triangle. Okay, suppose, let's say I'm saying this is A, B, C, this is P, Q, and R. Now we have two triangles, ABC and PQR. If you look at them, their shapes are looking same, but they are different in size. This one is a bigger triangle, this one is a smaller triangle. We can say these triangles are similar if two conditions fulfill. I will say ABC is similar to PQR if number one corresponding angles are equal. Number two, a ratio of corresponding sides is equal. Now, what is the meaning of the corresponding angles and corresponding sides? Look at the picture. We have here vertex A. The same vertex that is coming in place of A in the other triangle is P. I can say A is corresponding to P. Why A is corresponding to P? Because the position of A and P is same. They are at the same position. In the same way, B and Q are coming at the same position. So I can say B is corresponding. This symbol is for the correspondence. Okay. B is corresponding to Q. C and R are coming at the same place. So I can say C is corresponding to R. Okay, if A is corresponding to P, B is corresponding to Q, C is corresponding to R. Now the condition of similarity that we mentioned, the first condition is corresponding angles are equal. It means I can say if I have these two triangles, so what will happen in that case? In case of first condition, angle A should be equal to angle P. Look, A and P are coming at the same position. So I will say angle A will be equal to angle P. Angle B will be equal to angle Q because B and Q are at the same positions. And angle C will be equal to angle R because C and R are at the same position. And second thing, ratio of the corresponding sides. Now which side will be corresponding? For example, this is AB, same side is PQ. So if I will take the ratio, it will become AB over PQ. That should be equal to the other corresponding side ratio. For example, BC. BC is corresponding to QR because look, BC is corresponding to QR. Their position is same. So I can say BC ratio QR should be equal to, okay, which other side for example, AC. AC and PR are corresponding. So AC over PR. So if these two conditions fulfill, then we will say the triangle, the shapes are similar. If these conditions don't fulfill, then we will say the shapes are not similar. Okay. Now, let's say I will give you two shapes, and we will check whether they are similar or not. Because to check them whether they are similar or not, let's see. There are two shapes. Let's say this is triangle and another triangle I'm going to take. Let's say this is A, B, C, and this is P, Q, and R. So this angle is 45 degree. Let's say this angle is 50 degree, and this angle is, now 1 second, let me verify them. Okay, 45 plus 50, it makes 95, minus 180, 30. Okay, let's suppose this angle is 85. I'm making a question. Okay, now in the same way, if this is 45, this is 50, and this is 85, then let's say this one is 8, this is 4. Let's say this is 10, this is 5. Let's say this one is 14 and this one is 7. Now we have to check that ABC is similar to PQR or not. So you have to check two things. First of all, look, angle A is equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. If I write it in this way, we read it as an angle, okay? First condition fulfilled. The corresponding angles are equal. Now second condition is take the ratio of corresponding sides. Now AB and PQ are corresponding. Let's take AB over PQ. But it is 8 over 4 is 2. Okay. Then AC and PR are corresponding. Take the ratio. 10 over 5. This is also 2. Let's take the ratio of this BC and this is QR. So BC over QR, 14 over 7. So it means a ratio of corresponding sides is also equal. So I will say triangles are similar. ABC is similar to, this is a symbol for similar. ABC is similar to PQR. Okay, because corresponding angles were equal, ratio of corresponding side came equal. So we will say that triangles are corresponding. Sorry, the triangles are similar. So now from here I can make a result that if we have the two shapes that are similar, let's say I'm going to say ABCD is similar to PQRS. If they are similar, then what will happen? A will be equal to angle A will be equal to angle P because A and P are at the same. Angle B will be equal to angle Q. Angle C will be equal to angle R. Angle D will be equal to angle S. And also AB over PQ will be equal to BC over QR will be equal to CD over RS will be equal to AD over PS. So that condition will fulfill if they are similar. Okay. These are the conditions for the similarity. Number two, let's suppose if you have two shapes that are similar. Let's say This is one shape. This is another shape. Let's say they are similar and it has area A1, it has area A2. It's one of the side, let's say this is L1 and its corresponding side is L2. Then if you take the ratio of the areas for the similar shapes, it will be equal to the ratio of the square, ratio of the corresponding side square. Mean for similar shapes, ratio of the areas is equal to ratio of corresponding side square. Okay. For example, if you take, you say that this is, you are taking this side and this side, then you will take the ratio of these sides. If you are considering this side and this side, then you will take the ratio of these sides. Okay. In the same way, let's say if its volume is V1, its volume is V2, then the ratios of the volume V1 over V2 will be equal to L1 over L2 cube. Sorry, for volume it will be cube. Mean the ratios of the volume will be equal to ratio of corresponding side cube. Okay. So this is also another result you have to remember. Now, let's suppose another thing keep in mind. The ratios of volume equal to, let's say its mass is M1, its mass is M2. The ratios of the volume is equal to the ratio of the masses. This also you have to remember. For similar shape, this will be if the shapes are similar. Okay. Now, from here, if I will make, like, let's suppose this is V1 over V2, this is A1 over A2. If I have to make a relation between them, I can say A1 over A2 for similar shape, mean the ratio of the area will be equal to, if you compare it with volume, it will be V1 over V2 to the power 2 over 3. This is another result for similar shapes that you have to remember. Or the same result, you can write it in this way also. If you want V1 over V2, then you can say, you can write it as A1 over A2 power 3 over 2. This is also another result that you have to remember for similar shapes. Ratio of area, this formula. Ratio of volume, this formula. Ratio of volume can also be this formula. Comparing ratio of area with ratio of volume, this formula. Comparing ratio of volume with ratio of area, this formula will be there. Okay. If you will remember these formulae, then we can easily solve our required ones. Okay, let's say I'm going to do here, sorry, let me open the sheet first. Just 1 minute, please. At that time, even I was trying to open this one, but it was taking a little bit time. I don't know why. I placed somewhere here. Just hold on 1 minute, please. I missed somewhere the file that I have for the similarity in the practice. Hmm. Yes, finally I found it. Actually, I placed somewhere and forget where did I place. This is the file that we have for the similarity. Let's see. Everything is lazy today. Okay, all right. Have a look at this question. It's given that triangle CBA and CED are similar. Look at the order, that is very important. And it is also AB is parallel to DE. They are parallel also. AB, BE, EC, they are given. Work out the value of K. Now, as it is given that they are similar, and the second condition of similar, if you remember, the ratio of the corresponding sides is always equal. So if these are similar, it means CB will be corresponding to CE. So we can say that CB ratio CE, it should be equal to now BA ratio ED, and it should be equal to CA ratio CD. Now put the known values and we will be able to find the unknown values. For example, CB. What is CB? CB is this one, starting from here till this one. This is 6 plus 4.6, 4.8. Total will be 10.8. It means this is 10.8. Okay. Over CE. This is CE. Starting from here till this one. This is CE. That is 6. Equal to BA. BA is this one. 9. Over ED. ED is K. And then CA, we don't have CA and we don't have the CD, so no need to write them even. Okay, because we don't have CA, we don't have CD, so no need to write them even. Our required work will be done with this one. From here now, just cross multiply. When you will cross multiply, so it will become K times 10.8 equal to 9 times 6. So from here, what will be K? K will be 9 into 6 over 10.8. Just calculate this one. It will be 9 into 6 divided by 10.8. So it's 5. K equal to 5. That is our required value. Once again, it's said that this shape and this shape, they are similar. And it is given that the height of the A is 20. The height of the B is not, it is just H. Okay. Volume of A, we don't know, sorry, the volume of A is 1500. Say, this is V1, this is V2. Okay. This one is given 1500 centimeter cube. This one we have to find. Calculate. No, sorry, this one is also given 2592. This is also given 2592. Find the height of the waist D. Now you can see here, this height and this height are corresponding. Okay, so volume, remember the ratio of the volume. What is the formula for ratio of the volume? It is V1 over V2 equal to the height. For example, say this is L1, this is L2. Okay, so it will be L1 over L2 cube. And what we have to do, we have to find this. Now put the values. What is V1? V1 is 1500. V2 2592 equal to L1. L1 is 20 over L2 is equal to H. This cube. We have to find H. For finding H, we have to rearrange them. For rearranging, first we need to get rid of this cube. So take a cube root on this side and take a cube root on this side. This cube and cube root will finish, and let it be as it is. On this side, don't change it. Don't calculate yet. Calculate at the end, okay? And this one will be 20 over H. Okay, sorry. Now, from here, this is cube root also. Take H to the other side and bring it to this side. You will have this result here now. 20 over cube root of 1500 over 2592. And let's calculate that. 20 divided by, now first take cube root. And then within the cube root make the fraction. 1500 over 2592. The answer will be 24. If you will calculate this one, H will be equal to 24 centimeters. So if it is volume, volume will be equal to ratio of corresponding sides cube. Area will be ratio of corresponding sides square. That's it. Okay. Next, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. I mean ABC and PQR are similar. Find PQ. Now if they are similar, so what result will hold? You will take AB over PQ because AB and PQ are corresponding. Will be equal to BC over QR. Then AC over PR. Put the known values and we will find the unknown values. AB is 5.2. PQ. It's not given. We have to find that one, write it. BC not given, QR not given, so no need to write this. We will skip this one. Write AC. What is AC? AC is 12.4, okay? Over PR. PR is 21.7. Because this whole portion is unknown to us, so we will skip it. We will keep this one and this one equal. And from here, now to find cross multiply, it will be 12.4 multiplied PQ equal to 5.2 multiplied 21.7. So what PQ will be? 5.2 into 21.7 divided by 12.4. So calculate it. 5.2 multiply 21.7 divided by 12.4. So it is 9.1. So you should know how to do. Look at always this order. If the shapes are similar, it means this ratio, take the ratio accordingly. So pretty simple this question will become. Now in this case, look at this one. ABC is similar to DEF. So same thing you will do. As AB will be corresponding to DE, so write AB over DE equal to, now BC is corresponding to EF, so write BC over EF equal to AC will be corresponding to DF. So AC over DF. Now what is AB? 8. DE 6 equal to BC. BC is 10 over EF. EF is X equal to AC. AC is Y over DE. DF is 9. In the first part we have to find X, and in the second part we have to find Y. For finding X, I will keep this and this equal. I will say 8 over 6 equal to 10 over X. For finding Y, I will keep this and this equal. Mean 8 over 6 equal to Y over 9. Because all three are equal, so you can keep any two of them equal. So for this one, what you should do? Cross multiply. You will get 8x equal to 10. So from here we will have x equal to 10 over 8. What is 10 over 8? 1.25. And in this case, cross multiply. This will be 6y equal to 8 into 9. Now what will be next? Take 6 to the other side, so y will be 8 into 9 over 6. So we will have 8 into 9 divided by 6, 12. So answer is 12. Okay. So using just this property of the similarity, we can easily solve that. One more thing, when you are dealing with volume or you are dealing with area, so make sure the unit of both should be same. In this case, the unit is liter, and in this case is milliliter. So change this also into milliliter. This is liter, so make it in 1 liter, remember, is 1000 milliliter. So in its place, you can write 1000 milliliter. So you can say this is V1, this volume is V1, this volume is V2. Say this is L1 and this is L2. So use the formula of the ratio of volume. V1 over V2 equal to L1 over L2 cube. Now put the known values. V1 is 1000 over V2. We have to find, or it is given, yeah, sorry, it's given 440 equal to L1. L1 is 12 over L2 is D and its cube. Now to find D, first you need to get rid of this cube. So for that, take cube root on both sides. Cube root on this side, cube root on this side. This will be the cube root of 1000 over 440. And this one will be cube and cube root will cancel, so 12 over D. So take D to the other side and bring this whole to this side. So D will be equal to 12 over cube root of 1000 over 440. Now let's calculate this. 12 divided by, first take cube root, then make the fraction inside. 1000 divided by 440. So the answer is 9.127. 9.127, that you can round to 3 significant, so it will be 9.13 centimeter. The same unit as the other side has. That is. Now again, two shapes are given, mathematically similar. The word used similar, immediately formula of area, formula of volume should come in your mind. The larger container has volume. This one, say this is V1, this is V2, okay? V1 is 3456. V2, if this units are same, okay? The smaller container has a volume, this one, and the surface area. Okay, surface area, it means A1 for this one is also given. The area of this bigger one is given 1024. While the area of the smaller one, which I will say A2, that we have to find, calculate the area of the smaller surface. So remember we write the formula relation between the area and volume also. We can say A1 over A2 is equal to V1 over V2 power, sorry, 1 second. This is V1 over V2, look, L1 over L2 cube. A1 over A2 is L1 over L2 square. Yes. So if this value of from here, if I will take, it will be, for example, if from here cube, so yes, it will be 2 over 3. But in case if you take V1 over V2, then it will become A1 over A2 power 3 over 2. That will be okay. And for in case of area, the ratio of area and ratio of volume have this relation. So what we need to find, put the values first. A1 1024 over A2, we don't know, equal to V1. What is V1? 3456 over V2 is 1458, and the whole power is 3 over 2. Okay, so what we will do, cross multiply. A2 will be, this will be 1024 over 56 over 1458 power 3 over 2. Just calculate this one now. 1024 over bracket, then this fraction 3456 divided by 1458 is power 3. Oh, sorry. What happened? This all. I need. Okay, you can calculate easily. Whatever value you get, just write here. In this way, first make the fraction, write 1024 over, then put the bracket, and then here 3456 over 1458, close the bracket, and then make this power. Power is also in fraction, 3 over 2. So the result is 280.59. That will be 280.59. That if you round to 3 significant, it will become 281 almost centimeter squares. That will be. Okay, next is the volume of two similar cones are. You can say this one V1 and this one V2. The base radius of the smaller cone is 3. Now for smaller we took V1. So say, let's say this is L1. Find the base radius of the larger cone. Let's say it is L2. That we have to find. You can say it R1, R2. But as we are writing a formula in that term, so use this formula. V1 over V2 is equal to L1 over L2 cube. Put the values and solve. I think no problem will be in solving this one. You will be able to solve. This one actually in our next lesson we will do, because it need to first make the volume and then we will go for the dimensions accordingly. Okay. So I will share